Hey everyone! We are ABC English and I'm so happy to be here with you today. You're here because you want to sound more natural when you speak English, right? Well, you've come to the right place. Today we're going to be looking at 5 super useful phrasal verbs with get. Now if you're anything like my students, you might be thinking, ugh, not phrasal verbs again. They're so confusing. But trust me, they're not as scary as they seem. Once you get the hang of them, you'll be using them like a native speaker in no time. So, are you ready to dive in? Hit that thumbs up if you are, and let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with get up. This one's pretty straightforward. We use it to talk about, you guessed it, the act of getting out of bed in the morning. So you might say, I get up at 7 a.m. every day. Simple, right? But here's a little tip. Get up can also be used more generally to talk about standing up from any seated or lying down position. Imagine you're telling a story about a time you saw a beautiful sunset. You could say, I got up from my chair and ran to the window to get a better look. See how it works? Now it's your turn. Pause the video and tell me in the comments. What time do you get up every day? Next up, we have get along with. This one's all about relationships. Do you have a good relationship with someone? Do you understand each other well? Then you get along with them. For example, you might say, I get along really well with my siblings or my colleagues, and I get along great. Now you can use get along with or without the with. For example, I get along with my boss or I get along with her, both work. But remember, like any relationship, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. You can also use get along in the negative form. So if you don't have the best relationship with someone, you might say, we don't really get along. Let's move on to get over. This one's all about recovery. Have you ever been sick with a really bad cold? It took you ages to get over it, right? Well, you can use get over to talk about recovering from all sorts of things, like an illness, a breakup, or even a disappointment. For example, you might say, it took me weeks to get over that cold, or I'm still trying to get over the argument I had with my best friend. We often use this phrasal verb to talk about moving on from something negative or challenging in our lives. Okay, let's talk about get by. Now, this phrasal verb is super useful for describing those times when things might be a little tough, but you're managing. Maybe you're a student living on a tight budget, or perhaps you're working part-time while you pursue your dream career. Get by is all about making do with what you have. For example, you might say, I don't earn a lot of money, but I get by, or my Spanish isn't perfect, but I can get by with the basics. It's all about surviving and managing in a particular situation. Last but not least, we have get rid of, which is all about saying goodbye to things we no longer want or need. It could be anything from clutter in your house to a bad habit you're trying to break. For example, you might say, I need to get rid of all these old clothes I never wear, or I'm trying to get rid of my fear of public speaking. So if you're looking to declutter your life, both physically and mentally, get rid of is the phrasal verb for you. And there you have it. 5 super common phrasal verbs with get that will instantly make you sound more natural when you speak English. Now you can confidently talk about waking up in the morning, your relationships, recovering from setbacks, managing tough situations, and even decluttering your life. Now you know 5 phrasal verbs with get. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. See you in the next video. Don't forget to practice using these phrasal verbs in your own sentences. The more you use them, the more natural they will become. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye for now.